Sir, are you ready to
Absolutely.
open your wallet?
Oh, well, hold on. Time out there. Go for it, man.
Are you ready to open your wallet for the PlayStation 5 Pro?
No. No.
All right,
Not at all.
we gotta call it like it is. We're the PlayStation boys over here. Um, this is bad.
It's not it.
This is bad. I know that it's an impressive piece of hardware for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, you gotta give me something. You just can't say, hey, here's the PS5 Pro. Go back and replay Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on it. No, you can't tell me that. You gotta give me something. That means that Venom DLC got delayed because that was my prediction. So I
You
nailed my
what?
prediction that this is coming November,
You did.
right?
You nailed that.
But my part of that prediction was that there's gonna be a Venom expansion for Spider-Man coming in with this thing, and that wasn't the case. Um, while you go ahead and spill your feelings, sir, I am going to look to see if there was anything special that came out when the PS4 Pro came out. So go ahead.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like you mentioned. The first thing that's important to understand is this is not a knock on the hardware. This is a knock on the release. You've got definitely a major issues around pricing. That's the most glaring thing that everyone says. How much does it cost? And then when they find out how much it costs, they're like, is it worth it for what I'm getting? And that's the part that becomes difficult because when I'm saying it's an impressive piece of hardware, but the pricing doesn't add up, it's because, like you said, Obed, what type of experiences am I going to get on it? Well, right now you're looking at basically going back and replaying old things. There's nothing special that's coming with it. That PS4 Pro, a PS5 Pro,
Right.
I need because The Last of Us 3 is dropping. Or I need because whatever. Like I think Obed, the one of the titles that they probably are banking on people to buy with this is Grand Theft Auto. Like there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, I don't have my thing, but I'm gonna go buy a console because GTA just came
Mm,
out and I haven't played this thing in like 15 years or whatever. And I'm just, let me just go get a pro. Let me go crazy and expect like for that reason.
right.
And I do think that will work to some extent. But at launch, the PR is so rough. I mean, you just go anywhere in a gaming space on any social platform, and people were angry. People were unsure of what this really meant. And I got the questions right away from people. What's new about it? Is it worth it? And I'm like, for someone like me, who I think it's really cool. We talked about it on our episode last week when we were talking about the rumors and stuff coming. I said, well, when they announce it, the big key is going to be pricing, and I think that's what's going to really hinder it. Oh, but even
Yeah.
the joke about the vertical stand is sold separately. Like at least with the
Right.
PS5 standard, you got a vertical stand.
Well, with the
You don't
PS5
even have
standard,
that.
well, not the vertical stand you have
No,
to
no,
buy
no, yeah,
separate. Yeah.
no, yeah. But this chunky boy, you can't even get with a nice stand for it. Very bizarre.
It's very strange. There should have been a packing choice with the disk drive. Like
Right.
not having a disk drive at all, and now scalpers
The price
stocking
point.
them up. Right? I don't know if you saw that they're sold out everywhere.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be bad.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Like I'm not. It's not for me.
No.
Not for me. I'm fine with my regular PS5. I'm not about to drop 800 and it's $800 like with tax if I buy the console with the drive, right? I'm not with tax, right? It's I don't.
Do you like the design of it too? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not crazy about it. I understand why
A lot
the
of people
gills are
don't.
where it is, but
Yeah,
it looks like a shark and not in the way I like.
a lot of people. um, sir, it's not. I mean, it's not a shark. You may get electrocuted with it.
I understand. Like I know this is a little more of an eel than it is a shark at that point.
No,
But like that's a,
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
It needs that. It needs the filtration. I understand. Like you don't want to melt,
Right.
the interior of it. But golly,
Oh
find a way to
man,
make it look a little prettier.
I don't,
That looks weird to
I
me.
don't know, man. It's just that it's on video, uh, and this is one of the problems that I have is that showcasing this sort of hardware difference on video is very hard.
Yeah.
You would have to sit down and actually like see it running. And that's the problem, right? We can't really, a video can't really convey that. The feeling of it looking crisper on a nice TV with, great frame rate, all that, you can't really see it on a video. And I think that's the problem they're having, right? I think it's like the tech behind it is great. Like the AI upscaling and
Right.
the ray tracing upgrades that they've had, and faster memory, faster GPU. You get more overhead with graphics. All that is awesome, right? And it again, the problem is that it's 2 terabyte drive, right? We talked about that last time too. That there was a rumor about it. Problem is that I need to see it in action, and I need to see. Here's what I need to see, right? I need to see Digital Foundry do a Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comparison, standard PS5 with this thing running, right? That's what I need, straight up. That and then or Horizon, like Horizon Forbidden West. That's the sort of thing I need to. Be, they Sony could have partnered with Digital Foundry, and it's like, oh, and this our our friends at Digital Foundry did this study, and this is like what the tangible performance difference is going to be, right? Not like, oh yeah, it's going to look prettier. And I don't know, man. And then some of the features they announced for it, I don't know if you saw that there's a patch for PS5 with like some
Yeah.
of the 3D audio features and all
Yep.
that. That's good. That's coming to the
Welcome
regular
hub.
PS5. Yeah, the hub and all
Yep.
that. So that's getting rolled out. It started rolling out this morning, I think.
Mhm.
So it's going to roll out between today and Saturday. So I don't know, man. It's a lot of money. Like when
Yeah.
the PS4 Pro came out, right? You gave us you was like you discounted the regular PS4, and then the Pro took over its place. But then this one doesn't do that. This one just goes even beyond that, and that's the problem that I have with it. This should have included the disk drive,
Right.
like straight up talking, right?
I agree. That
This
price
should have
point,
been.
you give me a disk drive.
This should have included. This should have been included in the disk drive 700, right? Not including the disk drive, you can sell it for 600, which is 200 more than the the PS5 no disk drive.
Yes. Yes.
I think that's fair. But now it's like
Totally.
now I gotta freaking get through a scalper to get a disk drive, and then
No.
no, man, I don't. I don't know, bro. This is I don't. It's a huge miss. And this is not gonna take any momentum away from PS5, right?
No. But
Because
it's
it's
gonna
still gonna
affect this product.
sell like the regular PS5 is gonna sell, and I'm sure they're
Yeah.
gonna have a holiday bundles, and they're gonna do more stuff, right? And but then what do you have? Show me something with this, right? Give me something not exclusive, right? I'm not saying make an
No. No.
exclusive
No.
for it, but release a game that's enhanced, that's new, that's fresh, so people can be excited about your new piece of hardware. Xbox had the same problem with the series with the not the with the One X. When the One X came out, no, like nothing special came out with it. Like Call
Poor
of
little
Duty, a
Billy.
Shadow of War or whatever came out with it, and that was it. So I think this is a huge miss, man. I'm sure that someone at Nintendo is looking at this right now and saying, "I'm glad we didn't go this year, not because we're gonna get destroyed, but because we can probably work our strategy better. Uh, man, it's tough. Like
Oh, for sure.
I'm a PlayStation guy, and this is not for me. Like I'm not excited for it. Right? It'd be cool to have it, right?
Right.
I just don't want to pay for it. It's like, it'd be great if I can have this thing, but I just don't like spending $800, and
No, no,
I
not feeling.
can't justify it. Like
Right, right, right.
I don't play enough where I need to be like on top of it, right? Like I don't have too much time to game, and whatever time I have for it, I enjoy it, and it's great. But again, I don't have a problem with my PS5. I played I played Rebirth on graphics mode at 30 FPS, and that was fine. That was totally fine. Played Spider Man using the that 45 FPS ray tracing mode. It was great. Ratchet and Clank, the ray tracing performance mode, excellent. Like no complaints there, man. So I mean, I played a lot of games, and I just me personally, I can't justify it. Some people out there that need to have the latest and greatest, or they can, they have a
Good for them.
YouTube channel that gets,
Right.
a bunch of money plus whatever money they have. That's great. Yeah, if you want to have it, that's awesome, right? Um, me personally, Joel, I think the same could be said for Apple this week. Basically like copy paste on the iPhone 15 Pro.
16.
Uh, well, they copied and paste from the
Oh,
15 to
I
the
see what you
16.
mean.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
see
yeah.
what you mean. I see what
So
you mean.
yeah, I think the 16 is the one that actually works. I mean, I have a 13, and that's
Same, same.
more of a upwards diagonal move. But I just don't feel like uh, a camera button justifies buying a whole new phone, because I
Mhm.
don't think a lot of those features are still going to be available on the 15 Pro. So, uh, and I feel it's the same with the PlayStation, right? Uh, Again, I think the iPhone is the perfect analogy for it. I I don't need a Pro. I don't take raw pictures. I don't take 4K 120 frames HDR video. I just want my phone to watch YouTube and go on threads, and bother people on Facebook. I don't and take calls from work and email, and that's it. I don't scroll through Reddit. I don't. That's what I use it for, man. I don't. I don't need a Pro for that. I don't need the Plus for that. So the only thing I liked about the Plus is like not the big screen, because I like the form factor. I like that it has a better battery. That I could use, right? See,
Makes
that's
sense.
a change that I could pay for extra. So I think the same thing could be said for this PlayStation, where like I'm perfectly fine with my regular PS5. It'd be nice to have the cool one, right? But do I need it? No.
Right.
I think I need the Switch more than whatever Nintendo's doing to to whatever update is for the Switch than this, because the Switch really needs it, right? The PS5 doesn't really need it. Yeah, this is great to have, but I never upgraded my PS4. Like I still have my PS4, PS4 that I bought like 2 months after I met you.
I
So a
remember
long time
the
ago.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah, Arkham Knight. So I still have it, and I never upgraded for Pro.
Same.
I heard GameStop is really giving like really good trading bonuses, or trading numbers if you trading your PS5. But am I just gonna take my PS5 right now to GameStop? What am I gonna play with? You know. So I don't know, man. Is it gonna sell? Sure. Is it gonna if is it gonna be like crazy? Probably not. You know. I don't think Xbox is not doing anything this year. They're probably gonna wait it out. This is kind of like the PS4 Pro was like this too. PS4 Pro came out before the One X, and the One X was not way better, but it was better hardware. They waited it out. I'm curious to see what Xbox is working on for the mid-gen. If they're working on a mid-gen, or if they're gonna just do something brand new in instead of maybe Xbox will just give the mid-gen refresh and come out with something brand new, not next year, but the year after. But based on numbers, I don't think that's gonna be too crazy. But yeah, man, it was kind of disappointing. It's like when I saw the price and I saw that there's no disc drive, I was like, oh no, you guys.
Yeah, they know. They know.
Yeah, I nailed the price though. I said it was going to be 700 last week.
Sadly, yeah.
I nailed the price, nailed the release date. So pre-orders go live on was it October 10th? Let's see. No, 26th. And October 10th would be pre-orders on retailers, and it comes out November 7th. So yeah, man. I'm looking at it. It looks fine. It's just that it should have had the disk drive.
Yep.
And I know what they're trying to do. And I may go full digital for next gen, but I still gotta play my PS5 games that I have back there on disc. What am I gonna do with that?
It's forcing you to have to rebuy games as well. Like there are people
Yeah,
who
no.
purposely have a disc
gonna
version
buy 'em.
already, and then now you have to rebuy those games on Pro, and yeah.
I mean, would there be? I don't know, man. I think that game once you buy a game, you should, like, if you pay for the game, right? Why don't they just give you a digital copy of the game too? And
Like you get both.
I know
Do you
what they're
remember
doing it.
Blu-rays used to do that.
Yeah,
You
Blu-rays
remember
used to
that?
do that.
You
Yeah,
would get I remember buying like the Dark Knight Rises and be like, right, you got your ultraviolet version of it too,
right.
digital, whatever.
Yeah, Blu-rays used to do that. I don't know, man. It's just that there's no incentive, and then you still get like games, and you get pre-order bonuses from stores too. It's like what am I gonna do? Not get anything? And I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. Not for me. I think it's a huge miss that there's nothing new coming to justify it. I did hear that I don't know if you saw Astrobot. It's supposed to be like real good, dude.
Yep.
It's supposed to be
It's
like
reviews
almost
are
like
very good.
almost game of the year category stuff. Hers
I'm not
real good.
surprised.
Yeah.
I love I tell people that's one of the best things when you get a PS5 that you get coming with it the loaded up pre-installed Astrobot game that you get, like literally an
Yeah,
actually
man.
amazing game,
It's
and it's a great way to showcase the abilities of the DualSense as well as the
absolutely.
abilities of the PS5. So I can only imagine what the new one
Yeah.
has on it.
Yeah. No lie, probably better than most Xbox exclusives.
Oh, you're not probably not wrong. A shot being taken, but that's not
It's
even trying
real
to be
good.
biased.
It's
It's really
it's
good.
really good. Oh man. So yeah, we'll revisit this topic after it comes out. Is Sony gonna do something with the price? Probably not. I'm not.
Not
I'm
right
not.
away, at
I
least.
don't. Not right away. I don't think they'll revise it. I think it's too late for the pack. It's too late for the pack in. We're 2 months away, a month and a half away.
Yeah.
Where they're not gonna do a pack in disk drive. That's unfortunate. That to me, bro, that's the deal breaker. Like, I'm not gonna spend extra money. If you want to sell me everything in the box for 700, that's great. But I'm gonna pay 700 and then pay an extra 80 for a disk drive. Not gonna. You know. Yeah. So it's a no for me. Like, even though I like to have, play my games as the smoothest I can, I'll be fine. I'm not gonna. It's not the end of the world for me. I'm gonna be okay. So.